Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. It's Wednesday. Now, I have been doing music lately, but what I'm going to be talking about today is the opening, or I should say the reopening, of the State Theatre. So the State Theatre has actually, we were told it was going to be 3 years of renovations. A long time. Oh, my hair's a long time. It really left a hole. So for people who don't know the State Theatre, it's part of the Arts Centre as a whole. So if you're looking at a map of Melbourne, the State Theatre is the one that's got that antenna on top, and next to it is Hamer Hall. And Hamer Hall was still open, but the State Theatre was renovated. It needed renovation. The last time it was done was 1984. So as I have said before, Australian Ballet and Australian Opera went to the Regent, performed at the Regent Theatre while this has been closed. But it's not just those ones. There's little theatres in there. As I said, they used to have a morning program as well. And if you go onto their website, it's a very good website because you go into events and they do it by day. And then you go on the day you want, and then it will tell you everything that's on. And it might be the Fairfax studio. It might be Hamer Hall, So it's a really good website. But it is opening in October. Isn't that wonderful? It's such a boon for the city. Melbourne has a real cultural heritage, and we love the arts here in Melbourne. A lot of people think we're just sport, because we love our sport as well, but we love the arts as well. So one thing I have noticed, when it opens, it's going to be called the Ian Potter State Theatre, which wasn't before. I've always known the Ian Potter Gallery to be the one that's around the corner in Flinders Street, and that gallery has all Australian art. And I should go back in there again and let you see what's in there, because I did a post. Really well-known Australian art, and we've had some really lovely artists and some really good paintings done. But for anyone that doesn't know, Ian Potter, he was actually Sir William Ian Potter, known as Ian Potter. He was a stockbroker and a philanthropist, and he, amongst other things, he gave a lot of money away. But he also had the Ian Potter Cultural Trust, which was established, and in 1992 that trust began giving grants to artists. And we're not talking chicken feed here, we're talking millions have been given to the arts. So this is what it's called now, the Ian Potter State Theatre. And of course, in October, there's Australian Opera's back there again in October. I think it will be very busy, because it was very busy before. And I think the opera and ballet were affected by having to go to the Regent Theatre, because of course the Regent Theatre also had its own shows that it was running. Here in Melbourne, we've got some lovely, lovely old theatres, and they're all busy as well. And then to fit the opera and the National Opera and Ballet in there as well. Very, very busy. See, Big Live, they're going to come back and do Dracula, and I'm booking tickets for that. I think that's at Her Majesty's. So now, as I said, the shows can go back to the theatres, and then the opera, the ballet can go to the new Ian Potter State Museum. So that's really good news. It's actually being finished 6 months early. A lot of work's being done. They have actually decreased the seating slightly. There were 2,079 seats. There's now going to be 2,009. And that has been done to increase accessibility. And I don't see anything wrong with that. Let people come in who are in wheelchairs and need help, and walkers and all the rest of it. They have a right to see the arts just like everyone else. And it is only a 70-seat loss. So, am I going to see something at the Ian Potter State Theatre when it opens up? Yes, I am. I'm going to see My Fair Lady. So, it'll be wonderful to see what they've done, because there's also heritage on this building as well, so they've had to preserve that. And it's got great acoustics, really great acoustics. So for anyone that's in Melbourne, it's opening in October, and for anyone who's coming to Melbourne and wants to see shows, know that this Ian Potter State Theatre will be open in October. Okay? See you on Friday.